And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight. You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
And the Nuggets, Clark, playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Murray, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game plays. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
How about that dunk? I mean, you don't see that every game, but Russell looks to flush when the chance is there.
Now here's Murray. On the wing, Porter. Here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Towns.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Outside, Porter. Back to Gordon. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bounce pass, Russell. Passes it to Anderson. Out to Russell. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. They get it back. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. And there's Porter on the assist by Jokic.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Russell passes to Anderson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 4. Now Murray. Pass to Gordon. No good on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Murray kicks to Jokic. Inside Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Hey, get this guy in the dunk contest. Porter Jr. capable of some nasty throwdowns.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, timeout called first of the game for Minnesota. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And there's the pass to Forbes. Another miss by Minnesota.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Najee. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Forbes the pass to Noel. .144 left to play in the first quarter. And so Green will bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Highland. Here's Najee. McDaniels defending. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Green kicks to Brown. Over Prince. Brown. Good.
Bruce Brown.
Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They need this one. A shot by McDaniels. No good. Denver leading by 8. Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
To the middle, here's Reed. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Continuing to improve as a passer. Bryn Forbes impressing as a distributor there.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Green breaking loose. Nice shot by Smith.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a whole stretch offensively, for sure.
Boy, Forbes showing you some quick-footedness there. Nice instincts.
It's intercepted. To the paint, tipped away. Green inside the three-point line. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's Denver holding on to.
Wolves fans, you know them, you love them.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you, numbers-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Island in the backcourt with Murray to his side. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Bruce Brown. It's Najee in at the 5, down low. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. The Nuggets leading by 10. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Murray with the bounce pass. And it's Brown missing. The Timberwolves shooting just 31% in the game. From 12 feet out. That one a little long. Denver shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Russell looking around. Gobert trying to get open. Count it. And the Nugget lead as we get back down to 10 with the basket from Russell.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Timberwolves trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Dishes it to Porter. Shot clock at 5. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 4 Minnesota. They've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Russell dishes to Gobert. Back to Russell. Here's the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
So, free throws for Russell. Something we should be saying often for the next decade or more.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he nails the 3rd.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Now here's Porter. Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. From down in the low post. It goes. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a 1/7 of a ton, folks. Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Here's Russell following the basket by Jokic. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Now, Jokic, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Can't hit from 12. 1:58 left in the first half. And the pass to Anderson. And here's Edwards. Gobert down low, guarded by Porter. Russell with a wide-open look. Another miss by Minnesota. Denver leading by 11. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Gobert against Jokic. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Jokic embraces the pressure. He's terrific at keeping his composure and maintaining a cool head, even when the shot clock is up against him.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise. And that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Forbes. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
And, you know, this will really help Ford moving forward, proving he can score on anybody.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Smith with it. He dishes it to Brown. Passes to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Again, the Nuggets score.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Noel. Reed the pass to Noel. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now, here's Green. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, what a nifty play off the dribble there. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Jeff Green. Here is Forbes. And so it's Denver in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They're leading by 16. Kenny, how'd you see it?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course, they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Making their way onto the court.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3 side. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And they pick up 2.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Russell from long range. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Russell with it. Now defended by Jokic. Edwards looking it over. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
The first one falls. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jordan, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Ignaji in for Aaron Gordon. Outside, Russell. 5 to shoot. Gobert against Jordan. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Porter, bounce pass. Jordan. Gobert pulls it in.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
In a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. The Nuggets leading by 22. Braun, he's covered by Anderson. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone only one. 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Brown. First personal foul.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Towns. And it's Bryn Forbes in for D'Angelo Russell. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Brown against Prince. Reed with the block. And they recover it. Shot clock at 2. That's a 2 from Smith. And again, Denver no good. Timberwolves trailed by 19. Here is Forbes. Here's McDaniels. Prince in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Fires for 3.
2 minutes.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal
It
foul.
goes on Torian Prince. This is his first free throw of the game.
For the Nuggets.
And the first one at the line is good.
For 2.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Pass to Forbes, beyond the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Forbes has got 7.
Well, this is the strength and forte of Forbes' game. He's a lethal sniper from deep.
The Nuggets leading by 18. There's the pass to Highland. Prince against Brown. Pass to Highland. Just 5 on the clock. Now Smith lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Prince. Bounce pass from Reed. The shot's good from Forbes.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
.103 left to play in the third. Passes it to Highland. Now here's Brown. To the inside. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Noel. No points in the game yet for him. Prince's shot is good.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there.
27 seconds left to play here in the third. Brown outside. the pass to Highland. It's hauled in by Noel. Count it.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Bruce Brown is out there with Green. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Smith. And it's Gordon. And it's the 5.
Guys absolutely feeling it. When Russell heats up, showtime.
Smith the pass to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Brown outside. And here's Gordon from outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anderson. He's off on that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Smith. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Brown against Towns. For 3, Murray. Anderson with the block. They get it back. Murray outside. Play on the clock. The Nuggets with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 12. Anderson, the bounce pass. Here's Towns. Gobert trying to get open. Towns, no luck.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
For the Nuggets, Jokic, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Porter comes in for Green, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ish Smith. Murray the pass to Jokic. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Gordon's checked in for Brown. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David. Just 2 to shoot. And again, Denver no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. That cuts the lead to single digits.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Outside, Porter. He kicks it to Murray. Porter against Anderson. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. And again, Denver no good. Here's Minnesota. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Edwards. And that one, good.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Gotta love the fact there's no quitting. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock, and trying to chip away at it. And so far, so good.
Denver leading by 4. Murray outside. Caldwell Pope right side. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Minnesota's gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Anderson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Caldwell Pope passes to Porter. Minnesota with the rebound. Anderson outside. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. And now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. His teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Anderson, the bounce pass. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Porter. And they take the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
God, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. And finished off by Edwards.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Everyone's answering the bell and executing.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And you talk about a big-time play. He simply would not be denied on that drive.
Gordon inside. Towns on him. And a wide-open look for Porter. And another miss by Denver. Minnesota with the ball. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Russell passes to Gobert. It falls!
What a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Now heading to the floor, it's your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Denver with the ball. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And no need to rush on a situation like that. That's just giving away a possession.
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Murray against Russell.
Denver foul. Jamal Murray. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Russell. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
No way to deny it. Coming down the stretch, Russell wants the ball in his hand. He wants to be the guy. Not as easy as people think it is to keep your focus when there's so much riding on these free throws. Excellent work in the clutch.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carl. Congrats on the win. How did you guys secure the victory in crunch time?
We fixed some mistakes we made in the first 3 quarters, and we just smothered them on defense. We tried to do everything we can to get them off the three-point line, trying to contest every shot. We just made it difficult on them.
And that led to a win for you. Congrats. Back to you guys.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.